Life of Prayer by David Macintyre. Very good book that I just got done reading. It's a very short book. It's about 50 pages. This was sent to me by a friend, and really it covers the hidden life of prayer. Life of prayer, but also the equipment of prayer, how to keep your mind focused while praying. I'm sad to report that I have at times even been praying in the past and my mind started drifting off to something else, or maybe I fell asleep. How to keep sharp, keep focused, and the engagement of prayer. This is something that I really liked about the book. This is about halfway into the book. The aspect of prayer, like what Christ told his disciples, how he taught the disciples how to pray. He started off saying, "Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name." The beginning of prayer should be worship. The beginning of prayer should be praise and adoration to God. Because sometimes we just go to him and it's, I need this, I need this, I need that, I need this, gimme, gimme, gimme. God is not an ATM just to dispense out, your prayer requests. Now you take your request to God, but what he's talking about with this, what David Macintyre is saying, is the first thing about prayer should be worship. God is righteous, God is holy, and we should tell him that. He knows that, but he wants to hear it from us. The second thing, then it's the confession. All the sin that you've done, all the sin that I've done, confess that, get that right, get it cleaned up and cleared out with the blood of the Lord, get that taken care of. Then, it talks about then bring your requests to God. And that's when you give everything to God. That's when, after you've told God who he is and praised him and just wonderfully praised his name, gotten all the sin and everything else out, then bring your requests to God. Something that I really liked about the book specifically is the stories that he also uses. We hear a lot of stories of George Muller and how he relied on nothing but prayer in order to fund and run those orphanages that he had in England. Also, stories by D.L. Moody. David Macintyre with this book does a very good job of using certain stories and fitting it in at exactly the right time in the book in order to help advance his thought life of the book. I hope that makes sense to you. Sometimes when we put stories together in a real sense and we try and gel it together, sometimes it only makes matters worse. This one does a good job of using stories and scripture and other devotional writers in order to put together a very good book about prayer. That's why it's called The Hidden Life of Prayer. Many times, your prayer life, most people won't know about your prayer requests. Why? It's a personal relationship as you're praying. It's personal communication as you're praying to God the Father. So that's what I liked about the book. Also, I will tell you something I do not like about the book. Something I do not like about the book is that it's actually, I said this in another video, it's so short. It's a very good book. It's short and it gives some very good points. This is the first time I have ever seen this book. That's something I do not like, because that means that not a lot of people know about it. David Macintyre lived from 1859 to 1938. So he died right at the very beginning part of World War II. I do not know when this book was actually written, yet it's a very good book. Now here's the thing. There are links to Amazon with their paperback as well as their Kindle in the links below. Okay, so if you would like to read this book, it's very short. It's a very inexpensive book, because it's very, very short. But the links are below for you in Amazon. They'll ship it right to you. And there you have it. Thank you for watching. Please click on the icon and subscribe. It is easy, painless, and most importantly, free. Also, please enjoy another free video. Thanks.